You're watching Eerie Escapes. My heart quickened its pace as I stood at the threshold of the ancient ruins, a concealed underground labyrinth whispering tales of forgotten epics. My name is Amelia, and my reputation as an esteemed archaeologist specializing in deciphering the enigmas of ancient civilizations had earned me the privilege of leading this ambitious expedition. We were venturing into uncharted territory, a city veiled in the guise of modernity, hiding the vestiges of its storied past. This city, with its sprawling streets and towering skyscrapers, possessed a clandestine underbelly where layers of history slumbered, yearning to be unraveled. The echoes of bygone eras whispered through the crevices of the architecture, tantalizing hints of tales long silenced. As I peered into the entrance of the excavation site, a mingling of excitement and trepidation coursed through my veins, for I knew that this journey would be unlike any other. The break of dawn bathed the city in a pale glow, yet something felt awry. The sun rose late, its languid ascent casting an ethereal pallor over the landscape. It was as if time itself had faltered, trembling in anticipation of what was to come. And then, before my eyes, the inexplicable unfolded. A succession of mysterious gaping holes materialized in disparate locations throughout the city. These holes defied comprehension. They were like voids, portals to an unknown realm, hinting at the existence of parallel dimensions interwoven with our own. One such aperture, ominous and beckoning, manifested itself near the entrance of the excavation site, intertwining our destinies with an enigmatic power. With every fiber of my being, I sensed the urgency of unraveling this enigma. Fate guided my steps as I approached the enigmatic void, its darkness luring me into an abyss of questions. It was then, amidst the anticipation of what lay beyond, that our paths converged. A chance encounter with an enigmatic figure named Elias. Elias, with his ancient countenance and eyes brimming with knowledge, seemed to hold the key to understanding this cataclysmic occurrence. His presence exuded an aura of wisdom that transcended time itself. In his weary gaze, I glimpsed a shared understanding, an unspoken connection that bound our fates together. We embarked on a perilous journey, delving deeper into the heart of the excavation site, a labyrinth that sprawled beneath the city, a subterranean realm teeming with hidden chambers and long-forgotten crypts. Each step revealed fragments of an arcane tapestry, woven by the hands of civilizations lost to antiquity. As we deciphered ancient inscriptions and unraveled cryptic symbols, a profound revelation emerged, a prophecy foretelling the convergence of worlds and the impending annihilation of our reality. The holes we discovered were not mere voids but gateways, conduits through which unimagined horrors spilled into our realm with the setting of the sun. With every passing day, the creatures that emerged from these interdimensional portals grew bolder, their menace intensifying. It became a race against time, as humanity teetered on the precipice of destruction. My archaeological acumen became a beacon of hope, enabling me to uncover the intricate web that linked the holes to a forgotten civilization, one whose knowledge held the key to sealing these rifts. Yet, our quest was fraught with trials and tribulations. We faced not only the supernatural creatures that emerged from the apertures, but also the machinations of nefarious individuals who sought to exploit the chaos for their own gain. Amidst the chaos, we discovered allies, ordinary people united by a common cause, willing to stand against the encroaching darkness. Together, Elias and I ventured deeper into the labyrinth, our resolve bolstered by the weight of our responsibility. We traversed treacherous corridors, encountered riddles that tested the limits of our ingenuity, and confronted the lingering shadows of forgotten gods. Through it all, we clung to the hope that our actions could alter the course of destiny. At the heart of the labyrinth, where time and space seemed to meld, we stood before the final gateway, the threshold between salvation and oblivion. It was a defining moment, where the echoes of past and future collided in a cataclysmic crescendo. A climactic battle ensued, where the boundaries of fear and courage blurred, and I found strength in the depths of my own vulnerability. With resolve etched upon my face, I harnessed the accumulated wisdom of ages and channeled it into a final act of defiance. In a burst of brilliance, I sealed the gateway, severing the ties that bound our realm to the encroaching darkness. The creatures faded into oblivion, the holes began to close, and the city breathed a collective sigh of relief. Amidst the aftermath, as the city slowly healed its wounds, I reflected upon the journey that had irrevocably transformed me. The threads of the past had woven themselves into the fabric of my being, infusing me with a newfound appreciation for the intricate tapestry of history. The city, too, bore the scars of its tumultuous ordeal, a reminder of the delicate balance between progress and preservation. In the wake of our triumph, I dedicated myself to preserving the remnants of our shared heritage, to safeguarding the stories etched within the stones. I became a voice for the past, sharing its wisdom with a world in dire need of understanding. Through lectures, writings, and expeditions to far-flung corners of the globe, I sought to bridge the chasm between ancient civilizations and the present, sowing seeds of enlightenment for generations to come. The city, forever changed by the cataclysm that had threatened its existence, embarked upon a path of rebirth. It was a place where the whispers of history mingled with the aspirations of the future, a testament to the resilience of humanity and its capacity to adapt. As the first rays of a new dawn pierced the lingering darkness, I stood at the precipice of possibilities. The city, my city, shimmered with newfound hope, and I reveled in the knowledge that I had played a role, however small, in shaping its destiny. For the world may not always end with a bang, but within the depths of darkness, there always lies the potential for a luminous rebirth. And in that rebirth, the world is forever changed, and so are we. In the years that followed, the city flourished, growing into a vibrant hub where past and present coexisted harmoniously. Monuments and museums rose from the ashes of the past, celebrating the intricate tapestry of history that had shaped the city's identity. The stories of the labyrinth and the creatures that once threatened its existence became woven into the fabric of its cultural heritage. As for Elias, he retreated from the public eye, his purpose fulfilled. Yet his influence lingered, a spectral presence that guided the hearts and minds of those who sought to understand the depths of the city's history. I carried his teachings with me, his wisdom etched into the very core of my being. With each passing year, my passion for unearthing the past only grew stronger. I delved into new excavations, uncovering forgotten civilizations in far-flung corners of the globe. The lessons I learned from the labyrinth and the convergence of worlds became guiding beacons, illuminating the path of my archaeological pursuits. But it was the city, my beloved city, that remained forever etched in my heart. I walked its streets, listening to the whispers of history that echoed in the wind. The scars of the cataclysm had faded, replaced by the indomitable spirit of resilience and rebirth. However, as the years passed, a sense of unease began to settle over the city. Strange occurrences, subtle at first, hinted at an underlying darkness that had yet to be fully extinguished. Whispers grew louder, tales of shadowy figures lurking in forgotten alleys, and sightings of eerie apparitions that defied explanation. The very air felt heavy with a palpable tension, as if the city itself held its breath, waiting for something ominous to transpire. I, too, felt the tremors of unease coursing through my veins, a foreboding sense that our triumph over the convergence of worlds had merely been a temporary respite. There was a lingering feeling that the sealed gateway, once thought to be the end of our trials, may have only been the beginning of a far more sinister chapter. Nightfall brought a surreal transformation to the city. The streets, once bustling with life and energy, became eerily deserted. A dense fog crept in, shrouding the buildings and distorting familiar landmarks into sinister silhouettes. The whispers of history turned into chilling murmurs, telling tales of ancient curses and vengeful spirits awakened by our meddling in the secrets of the past. In the heart of the city, where the labyrinth had once been sealed, an inexplicable disturbance rippled through the earth. A tremor shook the ground, as if the very foundations of the city were rebelling against the tranquility that had settled upon its surface. And then, without warning, the ground split open, revealing a chasm that seemed to lead into an abyss of darkness. Fear gripped the city's inhabitants as they scrambled to make sense of the unfolding chaos. The creatures that had once been banished returned, more malevolent and powerful than before. They roamed the streets, their haunting cries piercing the night, instilling terror in the hearts of those who dared to remain. Amidst the chaos, I realized that our previous triumph had been a mere illusion, a temporary lull in a storm that had only been gathering strength. The convergence of worlds, once thought to be sealed away forever, had found a way to rupture the fragile barrier that separated our reality from the unknown. With a heavy heart and a renewed determination, I vowed to confront this new threat head-on. I gathered the remnants of our previous alliance, seeking solace in the familiar faces of those who had stood by my side during the first cataclysm. Together, we ventured into the heart of darkness, prepared to face unimaginable horrors and to unravel the deeper mysteries that lay hidden beneath the city's surface. As we descended into the depths, the air grew colder, thick with a sense of impending doom. Shadows danced on the walls, shifting and morphing with malicious intent. Our footsteps echoed through the labyrinth, a haunting reminder of our vulnerability in the face of an ancient malevolence. Yet for every step we took, the city seemed to resist our intrusion, as if it had become a living entity determined to protect the secrets it held. Traps were set, illusions woven, and the line between reality and nightmare blurred with each passing moment. We fought against the encroaching darkness, battling both external adversaries and the demons that gnawed at our own fears and doubts. And as we journeyed deeper into the labyrinth, the stakes grew higher. The fate of not just the city, but the entire world, rested upon our shoulders. We knew that failure would mean a descent into perpetual darkness, where the boundaries of reality would be forever eroded and humanity would be lost to the void. But amidst the peril and uncertainty, a glimmer of hope remained, a whisper of a forgotten incantation, a key that could potentially restore balance and seal the rift once and for all. It was a faint thread of possibility, fragile yet resilient, that we clung to with desperate determination. As we ventured further into the abyss, the truth of the city's history and the price of our relentless pursuit of knowledge became clearer. The ancient civilization we had uncovered held secrets far darker and more malevolent than we could have ever imagined. The convergence of worlds was not a mere accident, but a deliberate manipulation by forces beyond our comprehension. Now, standing at the precipice of the unknown, our hearts heavy with trepidation, we prepared to face the ultimate test. The fate of the city, and indeed the world, hinged on our ability to navigate the treacherous labyrinth, unravel the truth hidden within its depths, and confront the ancient evil that had been unleashed. But as we braced ourselves for the final battle, the eerie silence of the labyrinth was shattered by a bone-chilling laughter, a laughter that echoed through the darkness, promising a fate far worse than annihilation. In that moment, I knew that the true nature of our struggle had yet to reveal itself, and the endgame we thought we were playing was merely a prelude to a far more sinister revelation. With bated breath and sharpened resolve, we pressed onward into the unknown, fully aware that the greatest horrors awaited us in the heart of the labyrinth. The fate of the city, my beloved city, and the world itself hung in the balance, and the outcome of our harrowing journey remained uncertain. As we took our final steps into the heart of the labyrinth, the darkness enveloped us, its icy tendrils threatening to extinguish the last embers of hope. The true extent of the ancient evil that had been unleashed loomed before us, and the consequences of our actions became ever more dire. The fate of the city, my beloved city, and the world itself hung precariously in the balance. And with that realization, I braced myself for the ultimate confrontation, knowing that the resolution of this harrowing tale would shape not only our own destiny, but also the destiny of all those who had come before us and those who would follow. The rest of our story, of the city's struggle against the encroaching darkness, remains yet untold, a tale that lingers in the depths of the labyrinth, waiting to be unraveled. That's all for now. However, we extend an invitation, wrapped in the cloak of intrigue, for you to join us as we journey into realms of deliciously spine-chilling exploits. So, if you enjoyed this story and want to hear more like it, please subscribe now. Thanks, and see you next time.